Hey guys, good evening and thanks for joining. So, what are pending topics are there part of the GRC? We are going to discuss in that class. In this class, sorry. So, already we completed ISO 27001, and also we have seen about PCI DSS, and also we have seen about HIPAA, then GDPR and SOX. COVID 5 already we discussed, SOC 1, SOC 2, and NAST mainly for the risk management framework. That one also we discussed. Okay, under the risk management side. So combination of the our risk identification, risk analysis, and also risk treatment plan after doing the risk assessment side. And WASP top 10 already we discussed. As I said, very soon we are going to get WASP top 10 category of the 2025 results. I think I'm expecting either Jan or Feb 2025. And CS hardening benchmark already we discussed. EMS and QMS, environmental management system and quality management system. And SANS top 25. This is also equals to similarly whatever we discussed on the WASP top 10, but we are not using this one that much. So this one, this is an institution or organization will conduct survey on application layer 7 attacks. Okay, so what they only similar like whatever we discussed about WASP top 10, almost equal to that one only. Instead of the top 10 attacks, this institution, it will discuss about, so by going and doing the conducting of the surveys to different companies or organization, and finally, they will make top 25 attacks. So that is called SANS top 25. It's a dedicated to once again. So application or layer 7 attacks as per YSI. One more thing I want to say, whenever we discussed about SDLC life cycle, I'm not sure how many people are remember this concept. I'm going to repeat once again. So each and every phase of the SDLC life cycle, starting with the requirement phase, design phase, development phase, and testing phase, and operational phase. Whenever we are purchasing any tool, that may part of the, for example, design level, or development level, or testing level, we have a couple of tools are available. Example, as I said, Microsoft Stride analysis, and also we discussed about SAST code, SAST scans or code scan analysis, or TPS third-party software scan analysis, even VAPT also, part of the application security testing side. So what are tools we are using? Couple of tools like Fortify or Microsoft Stride analysis, and also Burp Suite, and also we have Fortify, then we have WASP job. All these different types of tools, it will not give about, or it will not run against SANS top 25. Each and every tool that may be open source or commercial tools we are using, it will run against only WASP top 10 only. So that is the reason, as I said several times in the class, so we are not following that much on the SANS top 25, but you should be aware of what is meant by SANS top 25. It is an institutional organization, they will conduct survey and they'll make top 25 category of the attacks related to application layer or layer 7. So that is called SAMS 25. But even though we are running the, as I said just now, so on the code analysis, on the development CI/CD pipeline, or threat modeling side, or even in the our pen testing side also, using Burp Suite or other tools, it will not run against SANS top 25, it will run against only so WASP top 10. Okay, so that is the reason what I'm saying, entire worldwide across the globe. So very much popular application or layer 7 category of the attack is WASP top 10. Okay, so next one is PIPS 140-2 complaints. This one already we discussed. So I'm not sure who, who remember this concept. We discussed under the application security once again. federated identity, preventive ciphers here, security otherwise, prevention security. In case if you want to choose any ciphers, part of either self-signed certificate or purchase CA certificate, so on top of the whatever application we are going to deploy, so that may be on the internal application, most of the cases we can use self-signed, otherwise the purchase CA certificate. So from the third party like a Komodo or all other third party tools. So whenever any developer or any tester or any product development team or any application development team, they will come to us and they will ask about which ciphers we have to use and which cryptography algorithms we have to use. FIPS 140-2, it will provide about data at a rest and data at a transit level. So what is the first of all full form? Federated identity security information, sorry, what is P? Prevention security. Under that one, as I said, the data at a transit and data at a rest level. What is this data at a transit and data at a rest level? In case if you are using the encryption under the endpoint and encryption side or database encryption or server disk level encryption, or even in the database level, file level encryption, we are going to use so encryption mechanism, that is symmetric cryptography. Same key we are using for both locking as well as unlocking, or encrypting as well as decrypting. And data at a transit level, we can use the asymmetric cryptography technology using the Diffie-Hellman or using the ECC cryptography or using the RSA or DSA. So these are the couple of very famous algorithms we do have. So as I said, whenever someone will ask about which certificate we are going to use on top of the web server where the application is hosted, or even in the CIS hardening benchmark. So we are going to install couple of ciphers or couple of algorithms. For those level, we can go and we can see what is the current security posture of the hardening benchmark or ciphers we are using on the certificate side, or we are using on the hardening benchmark side. In case any weak ciphers we identified, because of these weak ciphers, obviously you know about SSL outdated version, TLS outdated version, Sweet 32 or Heartbleed attack or OpenSSL category of the attacks or Poodle attack, all these category of the attacks will happen. Now, if you want to mitigate all these category of the attacks, obviously we have to use and we have to comply with always FIPS 140-2 compliance. So this is not only applicable to our on-premise, and even it is applicable to cloud as well. For example, I will one of the practical scenario. What is has happened to when I was working in X company? So we are using Azure DevOps, and also we are using GCP, and also we are using Amazon Web Services. And we have one of the concept is called as the data at a transit level. Once the traffic is coming to the ISP router and web application firewall, once it is reaching to the security groups or network access control list, and from there it is completing the load balancer, then it is reaching to the next generation firewall or secure proxy gateway, and backend we have the trusted servers like a whatever we are using DNS or DHCP or web server and all those. So these are all the different types of servers we can use once it is reached trust zone of the cloud environment. So our cloud development team and the testing team, what they have done, they are using about, they were using about the weak ciphers. What are the weak ciphers they developed? In the data at transit level, once the SSL load balancing is completed by cloud environment. Our next topic anyway, it's a cloud environment. So then once SSL uploading is completed, our trust zone, even it is applicable to our on-premise as well. Everything like we are making clear text and plain text. If we are using clear text and plain text, it is not sufficient. Then what we have to use? Obviously, we have to use the encrypted text. Encrypted text developers, they are using about RC4, RC5, and also Mars. Whether these ciphers can be used part of the data to transit level using key vault and key management system, in the cloud level? I'm asking you, in the cloud level, that may be Amazon Web Services using KMS or Azure Key Vault or HashiCorp Key Vault or GCP Key Vault. So can we use RC4, RC5, Blowfish and Mars? These are the cryptography algorithms.
No, it's a legacy versions.
Exactly, that's perfect. These are the legacy versions and we should not use. If are using this one, obviously, maybe in the cloud environment, if you don't maintain the role-based access control and identity access management or privilege access management, and also a data at transit level of the controls using the KMS or key vault, obviously, we have more chances are there. Attacker can try to break the whatever encryption we are using or break the ciphers whatever we are using. So that is the reason we have to go and we have to develop these servers. So as I said, what has happened to my organization, they were using about 2-piece and blow-piece and DES and 3AES and so on. When I was checking with the CS auditing benchmark and also when I was checking with the PIPS 140-2 compliances, it's a completely legacy. Now, what I suggested to my DevOps team and also what I suggested to machine learning team. So whatever certificates you are generating as self-sign or purchase a certificate, we should not use it. How to do that? Just you can go to Google and type PIPS 140-2 complaints and check about PIPS 140. It's a part of NAST by the way. So in this PDF normal, it contains what is the high level and low level and everything. So there are four levels. Otherwise, we have one more website directly. Let's see Wikipedia it is showing. Otherwise, we have to go with whatever I said just now. So if you're going with this one, they will provide about which one we have to use and which we should use and which we should not use it. This is dedicated to Canada. I can share that one and I can possible I will attach that one. Okay. One of the document it has, it contains about 140-2 and also 140-3 advanced one. It contains which we have to use part of our cryptography algorithm. Yeah, this is the one. So this is the one. If you are going through this one, you'll come to know about which ciphers we have to use and which algorithms we have to use for each and every data transit and data also rest level. You can see the component name and also you can see about what is the functionality and also example of the algorithms. So this is the perfect example. This is one I will attach in the our information security guidelines and principles. Okay, so now coming back here, yeah, what I'm saying here. So whenever someone, basically this concept when it is applicable, this concept is applicable once you are becoming application security architect or product security architect or mobile security architect or IoT architect. Those scenarios only it is possible. It's a beyond whatever whatever you are guessing. It's a design level issues. These development level issues. We have to proactively have to identify the issues in the design itself, what they are going to configure at the time of the design, and what is the security profile they are going to choose. According to that one, we can go and we can change the design as well. So based on the what is the complaints they design, whether TLS 1.0 or TLS 1.1, TLS 1.2, and TLS 1.3. So this is on the design level. Nothing but we are doing indirectly threat modeling kind of thing. So that is about overall PIPs 1.8 and 2. As I said, this is not only applicable to on the application security architect or product security architect or mobile security architect. Even whenever we are doing the vulnerability scans, VM scans, and identifying about vulnerabilities related to Suite 32, we have seen already practically once. I think Nagarjuna or someone, Nagarjuna, Naresh shared his screen when we discussed about Nessus tool. I'm not sure how many people remember that concept. So we have seen about two things. One is self-signed certificate cannot, SLTLS certificate cannot be trusted. And second vulnerability, I think we discussed about SMB port 445, it's open. These two vulnerabilities we have seen part of the medium, and remaining we have seen about low or informational. For those scenarios, basically, I think I hope I correct. Naresh, can you please repeat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the perfect. Yeah, those things whenever we are seeing about those results, in this scenario, whether whatever vulnerability it is existing, whether it is in comply with whatever PIPS 140-2 we are using or not. So that's what we have to see. In case if we are using any symmetric based RC4 and RC5 under those scenarios, obviously we have to eliminate those drawbacks, and obviously we have to use whatever symmetric and also combination of asymmetric strongest ciphers. Nothing but DS, AES, and 3AES. So these are all the algorithms we have to use. That is about overall FIPS 140 and 2. Let's go about TOGAF. What is TOGAF? Before going to do that, what is the network architecture diagram? Anyone? What is network architecture diagram in the on-premise side?
It is the basic infrastructure about the organization.
Okay.
How the network is contacting with the websites and what are the securities we are providing in our organization.
Okay. So can you give the
Okay.
network three-tier architecture?
Internal, we have three zones like internal, external, and DMZ.
No, that is wrong. Network three-tier architecture.
Sorry,
Application
firewall,
Okay.
EDR and XDR and proxy
EDR, proxy.
and next generation firewall.
Naresh,
Sir,
are you okay?
yes, sir.
I don't think so. Priyanka,
trust zone, external zone,
network
and
three-tier architecture diagram.
Firewall, proxy, NIDS, and IPS.
Why EDR came into picture, Mr. Naresh?
Sorry, sir.
Priyanka, why are you saying about application? When I can take final mark interviews? Are you ready for coming Saturday and Sunday?
okay.
So I will take coming short and sign overall entire. Forget about whether cyber security SOC or endpoint security. So our network security and everything. So I will ask mixed based interview questions. So yeah, I think it's not to complete one interview. I have to take minimum 2 to 3, then only you will be fine. Okay. So why I'm saying all this, just I'm not sure whether I can share my screen or not. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. You are not able to see my screen, correct?
No,
Can you see my screen or not?
no.
No.
Okay. Perfect. That's what I need. Can you see my screen now?
No,
I shared already.
No, sir.
no, it's still not visible.
Okay, 1 second. Can you see now?
Not it.
No, sir.
It's loading.
Yeah.
Now okay.
See, Siemens, I should not share all these things to you as a trainer, but I'm disclosing everything so that you'll understand practically. Siemens, okay, Enlightened Chennai-based company. Siemens, it's a very popular company. Most of the people dream job to work in Siemens as compared to our Indian-based multinational company. It's a product development company. They are into healthcare, they are into building, they are into aviation, they are into almost all the products they are developing. Constructor, electrical, and everything. You can see and you can let me know what this job description is about. You can read the job description on roles and responsibilities. Today only I got the job description. And you can read and you can let me know what is the JD is for.
Implementation level, I guess.
Implementation, no.
Because he said lead SOC 2 type 2.
What is SOC 2 type? What is SOC 2 type?
Okay,
What,
it's about the policies, frameworks.
yeah, what is GR
Architecture.
complaints? One of the complaints.
Hmm.
SOC 1, SOC 2 we discussed, correct?
Those are also complaints related to GRC.
Correct. So what is the final conclusion of this one now?
It's about GRC openings.
GRC vacancy. Okay. And what is the job, I mean, experience they are looking for?
7 to 10.
7 to 10 years. Do you know what is the maximum salary for this vacancy?
It will be around 30 to 40.
No, 80 lakhs.
No.
80 lakhs package. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So nowadays complaints is becoming very, very popular. That's what I given in-depth analysis, introduction about GRC side. So that doesn't mean that you should not ignore other. You can see everywhere endpoint security things you should be aware of, cyber security things you should be aware of, cloud basics you should be aware of, and policies you should be aware of, and everything. So even though they are looking for
mentor team, what is
sorry?
the meaning of that, sir? Mentor team, what is the meaning?
Everything you can see here: network security, application security, encryption, management. So nothing but endpoint, network, application basics. You are not like a technical guy. What are you working on cybersecurity SOC operations? Everything like a basic. Do you know what is what? That's more than sufficient to crack the interview.
Just scroll up, sir, once, please.
Scroll up or down.
Yes, sir. Just wait. I saw one thing. Mentor. Okay, sir, కొంచెం పైకి చెప్పండి.
Strategies, policies, and procedures where we discussed.
GRC in the initial
Exactly,
stage.
that's correct. It's a part of governance. Cloud infrastructure and SaaS. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about this one. Cyber security. Okay, so guidelines and everything here. I mean, GRC, SOC 2 and SOC 1, SOC 2. So vulnerability assessment, operational team. Okay, so threats and vulnerability trends, what's going on right now all over the worldwide. It's not about like this vacancy. Normally, whenever you are receiving GRC vacancy, This is the way how the job roles and responsibilities. They are offering very high packages. That's what I said. It is giving lot of competition to cloud security, product security, mobile security, and OT and IoT security. Please trust me. That's what is you have only maybe so I'm sorry. Yeah, you have maybe you will think like only 1 or 2 days about this class, but it has more knowledge on about overall whatever we discussed. You should aware of the entire endpoint and network and application cloud basics, and also whatever we discussed in the class, that is more than sufficient to crack the interview, by the way. Okay, hope it's clear. It's one example I can see because I cannot share my all of my confidential data with you. One example I have seen. I mean, I have shown, sorry. I have shown. So what is TOGAF full form now? The Open Group Architecture Framework. So that is TOGAF. TOGAF, we have organizational point of view, our architecture diagram. So, and also our individual career growth, if you want to see, we can do TOGAF certification also, part of the ISACA. So I'm repeating once again, TOGAF is whatever we discussed about network architecture diagram. Whenever someone want to deploy on the endpoint side, network side, cloud side, server side, application side, all the security controls, where we have to deploy what type of security solutions are design oriented. All those will fall under the TOGAF. Okay. So that is on the organization point of view. Every organization has to do certification on the TOGAF side. In the similar way, even on the personal career growth wise also, if you want to become any security architect or design architect on the information security side, forget about endpoint security architecture or cloud security architecture or cyber security architecture or network architect dedicated to information security architect. So here one of the dedicated personal certification also we do have. Company oriented certification and also personal growth oriented certification also. There are 2 certifications. Okay. So now what is this TOGAF and SABSA also? Next topic is SABSA. So these 2, it will explain about where to deploy what are the different types of solutions. Under the endpoint side, what are the different types of solutions we can deploy, like our encryption, DLP, EDR, and also antivirus or PIPs, sorry, not PIPs, file integrity monitoring, HDS, HAPS, all these solutions on the network side and cloud side and everything. So this will explain about overall design level of the either on-premise or cloud is applicable to both. TOGAF will explain about what are all the or otherwise network design, architecture diagram that is applicable to both on-premise and cloud. So that is about TOGAF. So did we discuss about, I mean, what I want to say, cloud security architecture diagram? Did we discuss about cloud security architecture diagram?
I think.
We did not discuss. So that is anyway tomorrow class topic. So this is applicable to, we discussed about only network architecture diagram after completing our network basics. Same concept is applicable to cloud also. Once I move to cloud, there I will explain. So next one is SABSA, SABSA, SABSA. So this also once again same almost equals to TOGAF. So individual certification also we can do to improve our career growth as information security architect, or otherwise even we can do our organization oriented architecture certification as well. So coming back, what is the full form here? This one of the scientists is developed this SABSA certification. His name is called Sherwood. What is the full form here? Sherwood Applied Business Security Architecture. So that is about SABSA, same thing. Whatever we discussed about on TOGAF, same concept is applicable like alternative kind of thing. So it will give the overall network design and also cloud security design. It's applicable to both on-premise and cloud as well. How to develop information security and information assurance and what are the different types of controls we can provide and where we can deploy what type of controls, everything we can do under the SABSA. Okay. So these are all overall certifications and complaints oriented under the information security. As I said, right now it's one of the leading technology and leading security domain, and companies are offering us too much of the packages. Too much of the packages, so especially technical oriented, because he's like an auditor. In case any auditing will go wrong, how the chartered accountant will do audit, in the same way, security audit also will do. So using these are the certifications. So how the chartered accountant will go wrong way, it will go entire financial report is wrong. Same way, in case any security architect or information security person, if they are doing the security audit, if they are mismatching of the controls and if we are doing the mismatching of the audit, whatever they are going to do, entire solution and entire organized compliance will go wrong. And finally, we can end up with our reputation damage. That is the reason information security is becoming very, 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 very popular as compared to endpoint, network, and physical. I'm repeating once again. Information security is giving a lot of competition to cyber, application, cloud, and also product. I can say not even competition, it's more than that. But it is not even giving competition to our legacy security domains like endpoint, network, physical. So these are all the legacy security domains. So that is about overall. So once you are becoming very familiar with all these security domains, as I said, even you can go and you can so adopt security related role in the part of the so our information security. It is one of the easiest role along with vulnerability management. Two job roles are very, very easy. Entire overall security domains, whatever we discussed. One is vulnerability management, it's a dead easy. Second one is information security audit related role. These two vacancies has so very easy role. And one more thing I want to add under the information security GRC side, they have a lot of respect. Whenever you are going to audit about any third party firm or organization or company, obviously, so they have a lot of respect. So they'll give respect. So only one security domain has a lot of respect. That is information security audit related role. And if you want to take, I should not disclose. What is that? What is that? If you want to take, if you want to take, or if you want to proceed illegal way.
Bribe.
Exactly, that's perfect answer. Bribe. You'll become very rich very soon. But don't recommend that one. That is different story. Sorry guys, as I said in the last class, so I have some of the network issues on the internet side. Apologies. Yeah. So next topic is Windows logon types. So normally when we can expect these Windows logon types, if you don't give the proper answers on the what are the different types of logs are generating under the end user system. If you don't give the proper answers on the Windows types logs, then obviously next question is belongs to Windows logon types. So before going to Windows logon types, my question here is, what are the different types of Windows logs are generated by Microsoft? Anyone?
System logs, application logs, setup logs, forwarded logs.
System logs, setup logs.
Security,
Application logs,
Okay.
security,
forwarded logs.
Okay. One more.
I think
security.
it's a security logs.
Security audit related logs. Audit related logs. Yes. So these are all the different types of log. So normally how they can expect from entry point of view, what are the different types of logs are generated under the Windows side? If you don't give the proper answers on that one, then immediately they will come on to this particular topic. So we have one of the SIM tool solution called as the event tracker. Event tracker. It's a competitor to Elk, Splunk, Sentinel, Exabeam, all these different types of tools. So main this concept brought by event tracker, or right now that is called as a log point or event tracker. So they will, okay, before going to do that, so how can you integrate Windows logs to the SIM tool? Anyone? Yesterday entire question. How can you
I think
integrate
syslog.
Windows logs to SIM tool?
By using syslog method.
Are you sure? I mean, what I want to say, take laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop.
Okay.
These logs we have to integrate to our SIM tool.
Okay.
Which method we can use? Ramesh.
Sir,
Yeah, please go ahead. Priyanka, please go ahead. You are saying about this log. Are you sure about that? Because we did not discuss this one at the time of the log integration methods.
okay.
We did not discuss. Did we discuss?
Dedicated, and we specifically we did not
We
do.
will have forwarded type logs in our system.
Okay,
If
so that
at
okay,
all this is connected, there you will get generated those kind of alerts.
okay. For example, Priyanka logs I want to integrate it to Splunk
Okay.
or IBM QRadar or Exabeam or Sentinel. Which
Okay.
log integration method we can go and we can use so that Priyanka logs I can see in the SIM tool. Otherwise, maybe whatever you know, you can give the answer so that I will extend it. See,
My
don't expect
system
say
is like an EDR. Okay, EDR thing. It's like a EDR you wanted to explain? Like
see
connector
at the
agent.
time of the interview, you will ask all these questions to me. Yeah, same thing. Now I am the interviewer. You have to give the proper answer. I don't give any hint. You're almost there, by the way. I give a hint as well. Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
deploy agent.
Okay. Then why you did not say this one previously? You know the answer. And you are not saying at the time of initially whatever I asked. What is the reason? Are you not applying whatever logic we discussed about log integration methods? Yes, you are right. Whatever almost you think logic, you thought, not think. You thought logical, 100% you are right. Each and every end user system, we are deploying EDR agent and HDS HAPS agent, file integrity monitoring agent, DLP agent, domain controller as a login success, login failure. Then why we need additional agent on the each and every endpoint? Almost she is there. She was there. If we are integrating EDR logs of the Priyanka, can we see all malware category of the logs in the SIM tool?
No.
EDR logs, malware.
EDR. Okay.
Yes, we
EDR.
can see. So even whenever she logged out, she login failures, login attempts. After so many login failure attempts, succeed login. Can we see all these logs?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Which
we
through
can't.
which that? Yes, we can see.
In EDR.
Not
No,
EDR.
no, EDR for malware category.
Yes,
For
yes.
authentication failure,
Hmm.
we have to go with the other tools.
What is the
That
tool?
could
That's
be-
what I'm asking. Authentication success, failure, login attempt success, login
Audit,
failure.
audit logs, right?
Audit
These,
logs only. Which data source?
Active Directory DOM.
active.
Then why you're not saying initially itself? Okay, that's perfect. Application oriented logs. Which data source or log source?
Is
Firewall.
it
Firewall,
Web
EDR,
control.
using app control, web control, proxy. Please correlate all entire security domains. Then only you will think about out of the box. If you don't correlate whatever we discussed initially, obviously we'll give wrong answers. Yeah, coming back to this question, in case Priyanka Windows laptop related logs, if you want to integrate it to any SIM tool, already we are using EDR, already we are using domain controller, already we are using DLP, already we are using file integrity monitoring, and also we are using proxy, we are using firewalls. These logs we are integrating to SIM tool, that is sufficient. Otherwise, dedicatedly, without any third party tool, if you want to integrate Windows logs to SIM tool, we have to use Windows collector agent or Win collector agent or log collector agent. What else he said? Absolutely right. Now, what are the two log integration methods? Each and every data source log integration method plus or otherwise. What is second option?
agentless or agent plus?
Exactly, agent based approach. Who will provide agent for us?
Vendor.
Exactly. This is what you know the answer. But when I will ask in different way, you are not able to give the answer. That is what here. So you will think like now, okay, sir, whatever he taught in the class versus it is different, whatever interview is expecting. You know all these answers, but by the time you are with the anxiety, excitement, or fear, and so on, you are not able to correlate whatever 8 log integration methods we discussed. Okay, I will do. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Windows logon types. Okay, we will discuss about another 3 to 4 logon types. As I said, Windows logon types are different versus Windows logs generated. Okay. What log on type you know? Okay.
XML, JSON.
Priyanka, you are giving every answer, please. Sorry, please don't mind. Please don't mind.
I
Please
thought
don't
it's an open question, so I start.
No, it's okay. Ravi. Okay. Okay, Priyanka, carry on.
It's XML, JSON, CSV, and I think you'll have one more format.
That is logon type or formats. No, I'm asking. No, forget about log type formats. I'm asking about which logon method you are using if you are logging into your Windows system. How many methods you know, or how many logon types you know?
Okay. We can go with MSRPC because this is Windows machine.
Okay. Any other?
I'll go with the syslog method.
No. I'm not asking log integration method. You are switching on the laptop, Priyanka. In that scenario,
Biomet.
Okay.
if you want to log into your system,
Okay.
how many ways you are logging?
We
Take
can
your
use,
personal laptop.
we can use password.
Okay.
Acha, okay,
We
it's
can
like
use
a
biometric way.
Okay. So only one method
fingerprint.
you know. Only one method you know. Any biometric or whatever Naresh is
Mm.
saying about is multi-factor authentication. But it is only one method, correct?
Yes.
Mm.
But we do have more than 9 to 10 methods.
Mhm.
Those methods are called as Windows logon type. Log on or log in, both are same. Once you are switching on your laptop, if you want to log in any of your laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop, or including your Windows server, we have different types of logon types or login types. So they are approximate 9 types. So that is called Windows logon types now. Whatever method we are using regularly, that is called as, it's a generic logon type using either LAN, network
Acha,
clear
okay,
text.
got it. Via network you can connect.
Yes, via network we can connect.
RDP you can connect.
Exactly, that's what I'm expecting. That's correct. Via RDP we can connect. Via through network we can connect. What are the possible
Shell.
other ways?
Shell by
Putty
using
application.
Yeah,
Right.
through, yes. So these are logon types. Basic. How? So what is mean by logon here? How you are logging into your system. That is called logon types.
Mm.
Is it clear?
Yes,
We
sir.
know about three or whatever just now you said correct. Through RDP, perfect answer. Through network, it's a perfect answer. So next one is through putty or through any other. That is third. Other than these three, we have another 6 to 7 types are there. That is called Windows logon types. Everyone knows about generic one. Either what is Windows logon authentication mechanisms? What is Windows logon authentication mechanisms?
Kerberos mutual authentication.
Kerberos. What is Kerberos here?
Active Directory related.
Kerberos. What is the port number?
88.
Okay, what is
Authenticate
88 is for?
It will authenticate the user in order to give the
Only
access.
authenticate the user?
It,
Only it
it
will
will
authenticate the user?
it will exchange the keys between
What is that is called as? Exchange of the keys.
mutual
IK, right?
Exchanging of the keys in between client and server is called as?
mutual authentication.
Internet key.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Mutual authentication, mutual security negotiation in between client and server. Security as negotiation. It's a mutual authentication. That's right. Okay. Now, okay. Whatever Ramesh said, that's fine. One is Kerberos. What is the other two mechanisms?
What do we
SAML
have?
2.0.
SAML.
What?
2.0.
What 2.0 and OpenID connected fall under the Windows logon authentication mechanism?
I think it will go with a
SAML
network.
authentication.
Network. SAML will come here.
Network. That is also wrong. That's why I will take coming Saturday final interview. What I will do, endpoint security one interview, DLP one interview. That is about 2 vacancies. Vulnerability management one interview, and also cybersecurity SOC operation one interview, cloud security one interview, and information security audit one vacancy. Is it okay with you?
Okay.
Okay.
How many vacancies overall? 6. By the by, I am not like others. I will not ask about generic questions. Whenever I will ask about the questions, I will go with the design and implementation oriented. Ramesh, whatever interviews you are attending, whether these interviews only investigation side,
Yes.
only investigation side, are they not expecting an implementation oriented?
They are L3 level also they are expecting, not only
Exactly. What is L3 Hill? It's almost like implementation.
Troubleshooting and implementation.
correlation tools, execution,
Yes,
fine tuning,
everything will fall under
L3.
L3 or more than L3.
implement. Yes.
SME.
That is correct. So total, so coming Saturday Sunday, I will take two mock interviews for on the endpoint security EDR and also on the DLP on the Saturday. Sunday, I will take vulnerability management. Okay. So in the middle of the next week itself, I will go with firewall or anyway. I'm not sure who will attend. Overall, I will take 5 interview dedicated to on the each and every vacancy you are going to attend. Is it clear?
Okay.
Sir.
Okay, guys, that's all for today. Actually, I have to join one of the call. Apologies, please don't mind it. Coming Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to complete entire all the syllabus. Unfortunately, one second.